If we know that discomfort is the only way to growth, how can we embrace struggle and instead of looking at it as something negative, but making it something that's positive?
So like we were talking about, I've been trying to meditate on being grateful for the negative. Typically when we are grateful, we're grateful for the positives in our lives. Our kids, relationships, love, blessings of jobs, and yada yada. I find that often enough we're not grateful for the struggles, because typically people do not want to be in pain or suffering and want to avoid it completely. Oftentimes, after great periods of struggling, greater transformation comes on after that. So, like they say, you succeed or you learn. There's not real failure. At least I don't believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's lessons to be learned throughout the struggles, and the greater the struggle, greater the lesson, greater the blessing. We should be in times of the coronavirus, for example. I know this is going to come off really weird, but maybe, who knows, maybe in the future we're going to look back and see those times I had the time to work on myself. I accomplished great things in such times of pain and such times of discomfort. And I'm not, I have all the love and respect for the struggles that people go through, and certainly now there's a lot going on.
Sure. The media and, everybody wants to talk about the people who are getting sick and
Yes,
the people who are dying, which is
not more. It's
right, which is totally understandable, but we're not talking about the other percentage of people.
yeah, and the positives that come along of such great times of introspection, spending time with your family, spending time working on yourself. And it's like sometimes we lose a job that we love, or we lose a relationship, and we stay within that suffering, and we think to ourselves, this is awful. Some people turn to addiction to avoid the pain, because a lot of what today's society is about avoiding the pain by drinking or by having addicting behaviors. But you can only get so much of something that almost works but doesn't quite work. And people, instead of doing that, and this is not instructional, this is just life experience, sometimes staying with the suffering is where the goal should be, and that's where the learning is. And if you can stay within the suffering and realize internally what that triggers in you and grow from it, I think that's just very special and very blissful, and we should be grateful for it, for the opportunity.